Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, welcome back to Dave's Empire 1981. I'm Dave. As you can see, I got my CAG 2.0 set from Ramen Toy. It is the Cockpit and Guages Upgrade Kit for the McFarlane Toys Batmobile. The CAG set from before was the Canopy and Guns. I made a whole video about that. But this one is just the tub that the cockpit sits in. I've already unscrewed the base from the top. So we're going to start off with de-shelling it. I did not lock off my brightness. There we go. Should be a little dusty. I'll take the shell off of her. Alright. There's 11 screws. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. 5 of which stayed captured in there. But we're going to carefully set this aside. Hopefully none of the other screws fell out. And we're going to take a look at the removal of this tub. It is 3 screws, one here, one here, I think that's all the way out, and one there. Gotta make sure you get the screws all the way out, because you will need them to put the other one in. Alright, that one's ready. Oh, hope there it is. I didn't wedge it in there. Good. There's one. Ace from Ramen Toy did his own installation video over at ramentoy.com, your Ramen Toy YouTube channel. It's pretty much what I'm doing here, but with a little better production value, I'd say. And, you know, with the fast forward and all that. I don't edit my videos. I'm just doing it all on the fly. No script. There's that one. Alright. That one's not quite out. It'd be easier to get out if I didn't have sore hands all the time, like. There's 3. Alright. This should just wiggle right off of there. And of course, you gotta watch out for this doodad right here. That is the button that gets the, that pops the canopy off. Yep. Okay, I just popped all that. So this is a single seat tub. It's all molded in. There's the gauges there. We're going to set that aside for a minute. We're going to bring in the CAG set. There's this piece here, you'll need that. You can see there, everything's built in. Really nice gauge cluster, nicely painted. Pretty much locked in there. If you wanted to adjust the seating position just a little, or if you got them and they're warped, take them out, heat them up, cool them down, relax them up, they'll be fine. This piece you need for the back. Tape wouldn't let go of me. Make sure that piece is forward. There's 2 slots right there, right behind the seats. There you go, now you can see it. As long as you got it lined up, 1 and 2. Yep, pops right in there. Cool. Well, this, gotta make sure that little spring from inside and goes right there. You're gonna want to make sure the canopy is locked in there. That makes a difference. Okay. We're going to try to get this in here. Once you have the pieces lined up, you can then start inserting your screws. And it should go right in there. Not going to snug it up quite all the way yet. If you want to see me take this thing apart to get the canopy on, I have a video of that I did months ago when the first CAG set arrived. And I can link that in the description of this one. Your ease of just a nice little snug, not over snug, you don't want to crack anything. Your ease of installation may differ from mine. Everyone's skill level is different. I'm no professional. I'm just a guy that can turn the screwdriver here. Snug, but not super snug. And that should be in there like so. Let's see. That still works. And that, folks, is what she looks like in the inside now. You'll see gapping, but you won't see that when you put the bottom back on. So, yeah, let's put the bottom back on. How about that? And where did I put the bottom? There it is. Let's see, get everything somewhat lined up. once they find all their little pegs on the inside, it makes it a lot easier to start getting everything screwed back in. And I didn't mention it yet, but in the background you can see the McFarlane Toys Batman that came with this Batmobile. I believe is that one there. And just for giggles, the Superman 78 McFarlane Toys figure, because it was in the same box as the Batman was. My wife hates it when I say it, but I feel like there's some arthritis going on in my hands because I'm getting old. Let me drop all these guys down in their slots so they nest in there. Let's get this front one started. Now, if you've ever wondered what Ramen Toy stands for, you can read it on the white box in the background. Retro Artistic Modern 80s Nostalgia. That's what they set ramen to spell out. The Batman that came with it, that one there, or any of the other McFarlane Keaton Batmans, never quite fit into the car. Sort of did if you left the original Canopy on, which is one that's sitting in the back there. But that's, you know, being a toy, kind of have to leave a little bit of weirdness to get a figure in there at all. But the upgrade of the Canopy from the first CAG set corrected the profile quite a bit. Okay, I'm just snugging these down. I'm almost done. I can get her turned over and see how cockeyed she looks. Alright, put down there. Let's flip her back over. There is a canopy. Can also flip upward. Make it easier to get a figure in. Let me chalk the wheel with the eraser. Now, this figure will not fit in this two-seater, but I have another option. This is a NECA Toys Batman 89 figure. It is a little stiff, but it is significantly smaller than that one there. Still very hippie, but we're going to see if it would like to play nice with us and go into the cockpit. Now, like I said, it's very hippie, so maybe a little wide. We're going to tuck the cape in like so, just for giggles. Tuck it up between his legs. And you do have to watch out for the gear shift, because that will break if you horse it around too much. Alright, so he's not playing nice right now. I had him in there before I put the thing in, and I just broke the steering wheel off. That's okay. And I just dropped the steering wheel. Let me pause here for a second. Okay, so there's the steering wheel. It appears that it is not broken, but I did pop it out of its receptacle. Now, if it is broken, that would suck, but nope, it slides right back in there. Cool. It just wasn't glued. That's what it was. That might actually help us. Now, let's try this again. Let's see. Bend him. Turn his feet inward. I know he'll look good if we can get him in there. And that's always the tough part about putting a figure into a vehicle anyway, isn't it? So let's see. Avoid the gear shift. Okay, you know what? That's frustrating because I got him in there before. There's a little notch in there that I gotta avoid with this foot here. Let's put his hands up for a bit. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go with plan B. Let's see, is he in there? Oh, he's in there, but not well. Yeah, he's not quite gonna get there. Not quite the way I want him to go. So, this guy will have another purpose in the collection later. Put him in the back. Let's go ahead and put the steering wheel back on if I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, so steering wheel's back in. Plan B. Which is really technically kind of sort of plan A. Which I think would be funny as hell. We're going to see if this Popeye will fit. Let me pull that steering wheel back out for a minute. He's got gigantic fucking feet. However, I think we can figure something out here. Get his arms out of the way. And if you hear a peeing in a jar sound, that's completely not peeing in a jar. That's just my wife pouring water into a cup. It just sounds like someone peeing. It's kind of gross, guys. But now, that Popeye kind of fits, so Popeye now owns the damn Batmobile. All right. Cool. But, you know, Popeye's a pimp. Popeye needs himself a girl. I'm getting a high five from the lady.
Because Popeye fits in there.
Because Popeye fits in there, not that he's a pimp. We're going to put this G.I. Joe figure in there. He likes himself some Latin women. And he likes himself some badass women. So, we're going to slide her in there in the passenger seat. Like so. And of course her hair came off, so we're going to put her hair back in there. Hell yeah. Popeye is going to roll around town with this lady. Peace out, folks. Oh yeah, one last thing. That's my look at the CAG 2.0 set. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you found the Popeye and the G.I. Joe amusing. What do you think? Did you get the 2.0? Did you get the one with the guns and everything? Make sure everybody's in there. Click that back down. Let's go ahead and put the guns on because it looks good with it. There it goes. Now that looks right. That's cool. Deuces.